Hi! Welcome to the third episode in our drawing and sketching tips with me, Nicky Arscott. This week we're going to be exploring colour again, but also looking at using ink over the top. And I don't mean the kind of ink that you have in a bottle, I mean the kind of ink that you have in a pen. That's right. You might have a brush pen, looks like this. Black felt pen, a black Sharpie, fine liner, or you might just have a permanent marker. Is that the one that you'd like to use? Yeah, you can have that one. There we go. Which one would you like, Ash? Which pen would you like to use? Okay, let's get going.
Dandelions are everywhere at the moment, supplying both nectar and pollen to hungry pollinators, and that's why it's okay if you've got them everywhere, nothing to be ashamed of. For this exercise you will need some kind of paint. Here are my watercolours, but any paints will do, paper, a black pen, and if you don't have any paint you can use anything colourful like Sharpies or felt pens or pencils. I'm starting here by very simply laying down the colours and the shapes I can see in front of me, without picking out too much detail. In fact, I want it to be quite blurry, a bit like how you might see it if you did this. It's actually very good to do this colourful bit quite quickly and messily. You might need to use lots of water, but don't let the colours get too diluted. You want some nice strong colours. As I said, if you haven't got paint, don't worry. Use anything that comes to hand. Some of the good things about brush pens: if you hold it flatter and press down, you get a nice thick line. And if you hold it lightly and upright, you get a thinner mark. When the paint is dry, start working on the detail. The thing here is not to try too hard to match up the lines of the pen with the outlines of the colour. It's almost as if you are ignoring the colour layer underneath. Don't use the colour layer as a guide, but instead really look at what you can see in front of you whilst you're drawing it with your pen. Think about using those thick, fat lines and the smaller detailed lines. This is what will give your drawing lots of depth and make it stand out. Here's the old outline with a fat line trick. The one on the left is with paint and the one on the right is with the felt pen.